I just finished listening to this Metro and Future album, and I'm not gonna lie, like every song was hard. Like, what the fuck? So the album was 17 songs. I feel like only one out of that 17 legit was just like a song where it's like cool, like. But I think I added pretty much either 15 out of 17 or 16 out of 17 to my playlist. Like, at some point, we got to give Future his flowers too, because Future been in the game for damn near as long as Drake, and he been consistently dropping good music, charting for all these years, like damn near the same amount of time as Drake, like 15, 16 years. So it's kind of crazy to think that, like, Future a big name, like he a big name artist, but it's just like he don't be considered as one of the greats right now, because you got J.Cole, Drake, that's really been doing it for a long tenure of time. I don't really know how long Kendrick been doing it, but Kendrick been doing it a minute too. So it's always big three with them, but Future is more of a, like, on the trap side. So I feel like that's why he probably don't get that recognition as far as like being in the top three conversation, quote unquote. But at the end of the day, he still like got multiple genres of songs and music too. So I feel like he definitely needs to start being put in that category of like the top three, top four, really top five, like that whole top five thing. He got to be able to do it, because this album he just dropped right here, it don't make no sense. Like, production on every beat had me locked in. I'm like, oh my God. Like, and like I produce too. So like me just being at the level I'm on, because like I just started like a year ago, and I'm like, I'm just listening to the shit he making. I'm like, bro, how is he doing that? Like, all the little like tricks and stuff he using, I'm peeping it on his level, and I'm just like thinking about like how I am on my level. I'm like, bro, it really do be levels to shit, because like, bro, the sampling is crazy, the production is crazy, the use of his bass and transitions is crazy. So I think Future definitely like did a big move with this, like setting the tone for 2024 too, just off the fact of him making an album, a joint album, not with another artist, but with arguably the greatest producer of our generation. Like, Metro is definitely one of the top five like producers of our generation, and we done had crazy ones from Kanye to Timbaland, and I mean, you can put them kind of like before this generation, because they at least 10, 15 years older than Metro. So they're not really our generation, but they are at the same time. But as far as them big name producers, he up there. And bro, it's crazy, like just the thought process. Like, it was also like, it was almost like it was a joint album with another artist for real too, because like it was a song, I forgot what song it was, but he like switched the beat up where it was just like a little segment where he could like freestyle Future on the beat. And it was just like Metro was freestyling as far as like the beat he was making, because he was just using like hi-hats and like a slight melody, and then Future was just on there like freestyling. So yeah, bro, it's crazy, the creativity like out of Atlanta especially. Like, it's just crazy like how good the music is. Like, that's album of the year right now, like no question. That's album of the year. Like, and then we got to get into this Kendrick Lamar thing, because just getting into the album, listening to the album, I'm flowing through the album all the way through, because he went like 6 for 6 up until the point where I heard Like That, which is the song that Kendrick Lamar just went and killed Drake and J.Cole. Like, y'all know me, I'm a Drake fan all the way, but I ain't biased. That nigga Kendrick really came and and it was like the best part about me listening to that song was like me not being able to go into it with no preconceived like thought process or no preconceived opinion, because of what I seen somebody else say. I really didn't even know this album had dropped yet, because I've been hearing people say like snippets was getting leaked and stuff like that. So I didn't even know it dropped. I just happened to be on the phone with my brother, and he was like, hey, I'm pretty sure you didn't already listen to that album, because he already know I'm big on music like him. So we be trying to go ahead and give our feedback early when you know what I'm saying, we listen. And I was like, I didn't even know that dropped, because I thought it was just getting leaked, but I didn't want to hear nothing until the official album came out. So nonetheless, I listened to the song blindly, not knowing that Kendrick was on it. So Future did his verse, and I'm already like fucking with the song. I'm locked in, and then all of a sudden, like, Kendrick come in, and I'm listening to what he's saying, and he really like went crazy on them boys. Like, yeah, like he went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He said first person shooter. Nigga, they gonna need 3 switches or something like that. I was like, oh my God. Like, nah, yeah, he went crazy. He went crazy on them. And I feel like this is the best thing that could have happened right now, like, as far as in the music. like rap, like we need something like this because we haven't had no good like rap beef where it's just like the sport of it for real since really Drake and Meek Mill went into it. Cause like it was like a heavyweight fight, but it was really one sided, and like everybody got they they songs out, and then the decision was made who won, and the loser had to admit it, and they went on about their minutes. They still didn't mess with each other for a long time, but eventually they got cool again. But I feel like we definitely need something like this to spark the music right now because the music just don't be the same. Like even like our favorite artists just be getting on songs and dropping songs just cause like that Four Back song, like I ain't gonna lie, that song was alright just because of the concept and shit. And he finessing the market with his appearance and all that. It's cool. It's a good marketing scheme. But all right, y'all, before we keep the video going, before I forget, I had to let y'all know, man, this is why I had a hood on. Alright, I just got the shower, but my barber is out of commission right now. He had surgery, He's still recovering. So I'm waiting on him to get back, man. So as you can see, I ain't had a cut in about a month almost. So waiting on my boy to get back, man. Ricky, you watching this video, man. Get well soon, man. Need you back in the shop, get me right. I hope you're doing all right, my boy. But back to the video, man. Drake verse didn't add anything to that song like how it would usually do on any other time period. I just feel like he showed love just to show love. And that's just going back to a point that I made where I was like, if I was to lock in with an artist, and if it was an artist like Drake, who I know is my favorite artist, greatest of all time, arguably, like, I'm a really like give him my best work, and I want him in the studio with me. I feel like he sent that verse. Like, I don't want a verse sent if I'm doing a Drake feature. Like, I want to be in the studio locked in, and then we go from there. But yeah, bro, just hearing that song like out of the blue, not knowing he was on it, he definitely killed them. And I know that Drake and J.Cole, especially, I can't wait to hear what J.Cole gonna say, because J.Cole is always on this thing where like he rapping like he in a battle rap as far as his lyricist, and he always saying how he the greatest, nobody can top him. Well, Kendrick finally, coming out on this feature and saying, all right, nigga, fuck you and Drake, I'm the best. Now what? What you got to say now? So it's a legitimate rap beef right now where he would have to respond, and it's gonna be a heavyweight fight. Then it's really a tag team match because you got Kendrick and Future, because Future definitely sent some shots at Drake. I think that's what's assumed. We're gonna get into that though. But you got Kendrick and Future talking about Drake, and then you got Drake and J. Cole. Now they got to come back at Kendrick because Kendrick done got on both of them. So I feel like this is definitely what we need. These are the type of artists that we need beefing, because all the other little crash outs, they be beefing and then one be dead by next week. So it's just like, they careers be short lived and they be living for it. Like, you living to crash out. Like, that's the crazy part. They finally blow for the rap, and then they throw it all away by either killing somebody or getting killed. So you're going to be behind bars your whole life. You ain't going to get to spend the money that you didn't win and got, that you wasn't supposed to have. You work hard for it. And then, or you just lose your life. So you just don't get it in the end. Like, that should be dumb as fuck to me. Like, I couldn't be rich these days and niggas try to beef with me. Like, you got whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think people going to think or nothing like that. I know what's going on as well as everybody who fuck with me know what's going on. So it ain't no point in me trying to prove to you just for the internet, especially. I mean, I get how image could be everything as far as your career per se, but it's a certain amount of stuff you got to say and going on about your business. Like, these niggas be real life out here looking for smoke. Couldn't be me. But yeah, man, back to the important stuff. Then they saying Future made a verse, because one of the later songs on the album, he was talking about how he lost one of his brothers, and it's just like losing a stone. He get it replaced the same day. Like, a girl was mixed into the verse too. I don't really know the extent. I'm gonna have to like look more into that because I didn't really know about it. But I guess this is like everybody's first knowledge of what's going on, because they like kind of speculated that they wasn't cool like that no more, especially because Drake did the album with 21 Savage. Like, he wanted, the Drake and Future album to be, the only joint album that he basically had, because it was cemented, it did what it did. And he felt like he just wanted to have that exclusivity. I don't know. That's what people was saying. I don't know if that was the real reason, because that would be kind of like weird to me. Like another dude trying to control who you work with and the industry that you in. I doubt that. But yeah, basically they saying that Drake and Future beefing behind a girl right now. So all that shit is really crazy. I just feel like this is really the best person, because like people getting tired of the Drake and Kanye beef. It's been going on for a long time, but when they throw shots at each other, it's just like on some like, it don't be nothing that we didn't already know. You know what I'm saying? They just saying it, or if it is something that we didn't know, it's just something that's like, dang, he got on his ass, but it's just like, oh, they still at it again. Like it just be like that. But this is gonna be like real, like 8 Mile type, like Papa Doc versus B Rabbit. Like it's gonna get like wicked. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad this album dropped and that feature was on there. Kendrick did what he did. Let's get a little bit of rap smoke going, man, with some of the OGs, the ones, you know what I'm saying? He put a sample in there in one of the songs on there too, saying, you know what I'm saying, what is we listening to these days? Be like, these niggas are buns. Like, who are really the founding fathers of this? Who are the OGs who've been running this for the longest tenure? You know what I'm saying? Like, these other niggas is trash. Like, I ain't no hating ass nigga, I'm just telling the truth. Like, these niggas has really been doing this for this long, and Metro, he just made me want to go lock in even harder with the producing shit, cause stuff that he was putting on there, bro, it don't make no sense. Like the patterns of instruments he was putting together and the beats, like, it's crazy. And I thought I was kind of decent, but this nigga is on another level. It's crazy. That shit is crazy. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this video. I just had to come and let y'all know. I'm pretty sure y'all saying the same shit. Like literally, you start the album. The first song is an intro type of song, getting you kind of warmed up, and then he just instantly threw the first jab, and it connected, and then it just kept going. Like, oh my god, and they was both showing their ass. Like Metro was definitely making his statement too, like with who the best in the industry is right now as far as producing. Like he definitely went on there, wasn't playing no games, popped his shit, and then Future, of course, like he's up there. We got to give him his flowers. It's about time. I know, you know what I'm saying, people be putting Future in the conversation, but then you got a lot of argumentative backfire on that, just because it's just like people don't really see Future as lyrical, but he definitely is a rapper that can insert lyrical, but also do the storytelling as far as, and do trap music. He combines it all into one. That's why people give Drake and J.Cole and all their credit, because their ability to mix in and sprinkle in different genres and sounds of music and be lyrical at the same time. Future might not be lyric heavy, but he's heavy in all the other areas that Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick are in, as far as like the production or sound or auto-tune, what pitch you're using, like with the cadence, all that type of stuff. Like it just all come into play. His is just a little bit different. It's like the backwards way, I guess you could say. So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm just waiting to see how long it's gonna take for J. Cole to respond, or Drake. I know they can't. If they go, I would be highly surprised if they go quiet on this. Like even the fact that they on tour, like they definitely gonna stay up after one of the shows or before one of the shows, lock in probably for a whole day and record something. Cause Kendrick, he definitely just, and I was like I said, I found the song accidentally. Like I'm just listening and yeah, I just came across it and it was hidden for everything. So I wasn't even mad either. Like I wasn't even mad that he got on Drake the way he did. And y'all know Drake is my guy, but I wasn't even mad. I was shocked that he went to the extent that he went to this time. Like full blown, like it wasn't no sneak diss. It was like plain, like, nigga, yeah, it's me. Like this is what I'm saying, nigga. Like, yeah, he really made his statement with this. So I definitely don't see, like, Drake might not respond right now, or I don't know if they hop on the track together. I doubt they do that, because that's kind of like lame teaming up. But I don't know, one might drop a track. I don't know how it's gonna go, but they gotta respond to this. And I think J. Cole, if anything, should respond, because a lot of people get on J. Cole too about saying, well, he always rapping like and saying that he the best, quote unquote. It's like he have a beef with the industry and he sneak disses a lot, but he doesn't pick anybody to really beef with. And now they saying the whole, but I think that's probably why Kendrick came out and did this. Cause it's like, well, if you feel like you the best, how could you team up with somebody and you feel like you the best? He looking at it from the outside, looking in on some, like, they on some Avengers shit, trying to team up and take over. But I feel like in this industry, it could only be a solo, you know what I'm saying, competition, because it's always an argument of who the best. That's why with the whole Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe debate, like all the greatness, like of greatest players, it's always a debate because everybody wants to single out that one who's the best, and it's always hard to do that because you always gonna have somebody that's gonna be as great, or if not a little greater than the next person. So it can't never just be a joint thing where everybody is one. So I think that's why Kendrick just came on and was like, yeah, it ain't no teaming up. Like we all like, you know what I'm saying? That's why he was like, F the big three, it's big me. Like, he the best. Now I want to see what y'all gonna say. So, yeah, man. I feel like it was a great day for music to drop on this lovely Friday, man. They set the tone for sure for all these so-called lyrical rappers for this year. Kanye album was cool. He still got 2 more drops, so we're gonna see what's going on with that. And Cardi, I ain't gonna lie, I've been getting into the Cardi like a lot more heavy. So we're gonna have to see, man. But yeah, man, like I said, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gone.